Hello, guys. How we doing now?
Ah,
I'm
I just
okay.
did. Well, I'm good.
Yeah, fine. Tell me lie. It's obvious you're fine.
Yeah, me like spicy one, so I don't go mind too.
Oh, no, it's not.
I don't know. Last 2 weeks, I said I don't do ginger.
You don't give me a name like you.
Don't worry yourself. They go now. They go now.
All right, guys. So, welcome to another episode to, of course, Team Paragon Home and Family. Our audience do not know, so we're going to do a very, very brief run through. So, we're just going to let them know your name and then what you do. So, let's start from my left.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Leonard Bamdele, and I'm a website designer. So I help coaches, therapists, fix their assignments, website leaks, and I also help them to manage their online presence. So that's what I do basically.
Okay, so I go by Precious and I'm a social media manager and also a virtual assistant. I help CEO manage their online presence so that they can focus more on the background instead of things that actually brings the results.
So, hello, my name is Paul, and I'm actually a no-code app developer. And so far, I develop apps for startups and those who have businesses and help them develop apps for their businesses.
Hi everyone, my name is Tobua. I'm a project manager. I help the coaches and businesses to build systems around budgeting. Thank you.
All right, thank you. That's very nice. Yeah, you guys sound very, very, you sound very sweet. So I'm going to be asking some random questions, and then you can just share your thoughts on that. So I think the first question that we have here is, what do you think really stops most people from going after their dreams? Like, what's your own personal opinion? What stops people from going after their dreams? Really?
Um, okay, let's say lack of purpose. I can start with that easily. If you don't have a reason for actually doing something, when challenges come along the way, you get to stop and get stopped. You don't want to go after it again because it's no longer clear. The purpose is not there again. So basically.
I think for me, I'm going to let's say comfort zone, and some people don't have big dreams. I also comfortable with the various minimum, and they don't know that they can actually get more from life. That's like my own thing.
So I think going in line with what Tomoha just said. So it's more of like, okay, even if you have a purpose as to why you want to achieve your big dreams. So most times when you get into those challenges, why don't you even go back to those whys? Like why don't you go back to those reasons why you decided to chase that your big dream? So it's more of like, okay, revisiting those your whys and purpose as to why you want to achieve your big dream. So I guess that works.
Well, okay. So for me, mine is different to an extent because I feel most of the reasons why people don't really chase their dreams is actually what people will think or what people will say about that. I think that has killed more dreams. Yes, thinking about what the public is going to say once I start to chase my dreams because eventually when you are going to chase your dream, you are going to move away from your comfort zone, which you said.
Yeah.
And in your comfort zone, that's where you have your friends, you have your family, and when you are chasing the dream, it's different. They are not seeing what you are seeing. So when you now think about what are they going to see, so I think that plays a role in stopping them.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your responses. So I think the next question that I have here is, what was like the biggest challenge you've ever faced, and how did you come out of it? Just in case anybody's listening and they're going through one or two and they're feeling like it's the end of the world. So
I think for me, one of my biggest challenges is trying to balance school with business. Because I'm still a student though. I'm currently in my final year and I honestly cannot wait to be done. So it's more of the sort of things I think I've done that helped me to be able to still make it work was knowing my priorities at each stage in life or at different areas because there are going to be some time that school is going to demand more from me and I need to give school that time. And there are going to be periods where work, business, my clients, and all of those things, they are also going to demand more from me. Let's say I have a deadline, I need to focus on that, alright? Yeah. So it's just knowing how to set your priorities at each stage. That's like something that I like it.
Okay, so for me, should I say is it challenge? But for me, I can say working, that is putting in the effort for a long period of time without seeing results. That is really challenging. I mean, it takes more than discipline, more than why to actually move when things are not really actually working. Because it takes, I don't know. But I don't know what was within me, but I was just like consoling myself that I'm definitely going to get out of this. There'll be a breakthrough at the end. You don't stop. Just believe and you get it. So that's it for me.
All right, guys. So thank you for those responses. So what would you say made you join Team Paragon in the first place?
Okay, I think for me, it's more about the family culture, right? I came into a team where I'm always wanting to just come around because people are always after my welfareism. People care about me. John C. Maxwell always said that people don't care how much you know, but they want to know how much you care. So I mean, I think that stands out for me in Team Paragon, and that's the reason I'm seeing the team now. Yeah.
Okay. For me, should I say I joined Team Paragon when it all started? Like, let me say, when we could count ourselves. But now we can't count ourselves again in Paragon. So that was when I started. And I think I started because of the Paragon himself, yes, because that was one thing I started like, okay, yes, I know him from afar and said this is it, and I said, okay, let me start. But things have changed, right? You understand? It's no longer about him, it's now about what the benefits that comes with the team. And thinking about the community, what it starts to benefit, and how much people the team has helped. So the culture and everything makes me enjoy Team Paragon.
Okay. So for me, I'm going to say so it's because of their love work. Like they have there's difference there's a difference in being in a family and actually the family also acknowledging that you're a part of them. They will acknowledge that okay, you have results, yes, they take care of they're going to check in on you. They're going to make sure that everything is going okay with you. Like there's no gloomy days. Let me use that language with Team Paragon. When you're not feeling down, somebody is there to actually lift you up, to lend you a hand, to make sure that let's get you back on track. Yeah. So Team Paragon is really so it's indeed a family. An happy family. If you can take it as it.
Yeah. Alright. So why I joined Team Paragon? Two things actually. The first thing was the Paragon himself.
Okay.
When in a situation whereby who is this person? I don't even know who the person is, but the salutation, the respect and everything, I was like, okay. So there's somebody who can have this high level of recognition and the likes. So that's one thing. And the second thing is the results that they get in the team actually. When you go out there, when you mention Team Paragon, they are known for a certain number of things. When it comes to money making, when it comes to the upgrading in the business and the likes.
Yeah.
So there's this, and they can't get results if they are not actually working together, if there is no unity. So it's actually helping the family, the culture, and their results driven into Paragon. So one of the reasons I love it so much.
All right, thank you. Hope you guys are listening though, and the team is always happy to have you join us. So, what was the thing that has been proved for you so far? It could be personally, really, since you joined the team.
Because that question just made me run through some stuff and I'm like, oh bro, you actually improved. I went back in time. Alright, so for me, I think the first thing is personal development. And referring back to the Paragon himself, so is this person that holds accountability in nice take. And I think that has actually gotten into me on how to work with my team members. About I know that you're supposed to be accountable at every point in time. You know that okay, you're supposed to be accountable to me because you need to get results. So about excellence, right? The Paragon itself is about excellence. So I mean, as a Paragon, as a member of Team Paragon, I need to be excellent in every area of my life. It cuts across my skill, it cuts across my leadership, and in fact with relationship with people. So I mean, a lot of things have actually changed, but I mean, I can just mention those, but let me just stick with those two. Yeah, so That's one.
Okay, for me, okay, I'll go with two. So first of all, I joined Team Paragon without this skill I'm currently being an app developer. So all of it I learned in Team Paragon, how to develop apps, how to sell my skill. I learned it in what Team Paragon, and it has really helped my life. You understand? Kind of money I'm making and like. And secondly, I would say in terms of relationship with people and relating to people, because I come from if you know worry, so I stay in an environment that is violent. So the way we relate to people there is an eye for an eye, and the likes you do me, I do you. But now I understand that there's the life is not like that. There you just have to sit back and understand where people are coming from, and before you can relate with them very well. So that's all.
Okay. So I think the one thing I'm probably going to just highlight for me is going to be the leadership. And how that it is because Team Paragon is going to make sure that they are actually involved in your journey. And they are also going to teach you how to get yourself involved in your guys' journey as well. Because you can't just there's a difference between being a leader and actually also being a dictator or being a manager.
Yeah.
So they will actually help you improve from that being a manager to actually getting yourself to that leadership position. Yeah. So that's like one of the things that like really important for me.
Yeah, so I remember the statement that Mr. Martin made when I first joined in business. He said if you are not good in one area of your life, academics for instance, that if you are not brilliant, then you don't deserve to be here. This really means that you have to be successful in every area of your life. Your academics, your church, every other area of my life. That basically taught me that I need to get things done. I can't leave my academics and focus on business. It's not like I'm building just business here. They made me understand that everything I'm doing, I have to do it right. And the accountability system is tough. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. The leadership, the mentorship, and everything. Even when you lose track, somebody's always there to put you back. So
Yeah.
I love the team again.
All right, thank you. And on the bad days, on the hard days, how do you stay motivated? I'm sure it's different for different people. So how do you stay motivated? Really?
That question.
Okay. Instant process.
I think I would like what to do first. Okay, so I need to do a fast.
Well, for me, okay. Okay, on the days that I don't feel like it, on the days I don't feel like doing what I'm supposed to do. So those days I just sit back and tell myself that, not only telling myself, because when you tell yourself, there's still that emotion part of it that will still pull you down. But what I tell myself is that, you just have to make this work. And it's coming from part of knowledge where I understand that in anything I want to achieve in life, this is the phase I have to follow through. That no one, I can't guarantee me a smooth ride towards what I want to achieve and everything. So I just like, okay, I'm aware. And I know that for you to be successful, there will be challenges and everything. This is just a moment. This is just a moment in your journey. You understand? So I just reset. Kind of maybe sometimes I just have a moment to sleep. When I wake up, I'm back on my feet and I will go and craft it to do this.
Okay. So I think for me I get to ask myself one question. Precious. If not this, what else? And the question is so funny because I could count a lot of, let's say, a couple of number of things that could be my what else. But now, answering another question, which one would actually get you to where you want to be faster? Without, let's say, without more stress or with stress or whatsoever. If you check the timeline and everything, you see that at the end of the day, you still come back
To where you are.
to where you are and say, no, let me continue to do it. Because is it engineering?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to, let's say, get to that top, as far as engineering is concerned, I know that I have to probably like take my master's, my PhD. I'm not in Nigeria. Because Nigeria will just do theory. Do theory much, you get. So it's more like I get to ask myself, why? Okay, why did I start this in the first place? And this is why. Okay, what are the sort of things I'm going to end up benefiting at the end of the day? What are my results? I get to count my blessings what I've been able to achieve as a result of the business. You get like you get to no within a space of 1 year, I've been able to get myself independent. I've been able to get all those sort of things. So okay, yes, let's go back. Let's go back.
Yeah, I think just to add to what Precious said. So for me, what I do most times when I don't feel motivated is just okay, counting my blessings. Right. And it's more of like, yeah, gratitude, it's more of like self-reflection. Okay, Bernard, what have you achieved in the past? Okay, to this point where you're at now, okay, what got you there? How did you get there? Okay, have you improved? Yes. Okay. During those times, what were you able to do to get that result? So all of those stuff, when I think about them, it gets me back on track. Like I get myself motivated. And I think what I do also is that I try to create a separate folder where okay the team go out or we create memories. So it's not like I try to go through my that particular folder and checking through videos, pictures of where okay we went out or probably have fun, all of those moments. So it's more of like just bring it back that emotion that is supposed to fuel me to really continue even when I don't feel like it. So I think that works for me. That works for me.
Actually, for me, let me say training works. And that is why our business training is very, very important. So training is number one. You will that thing I am thinking of, my trainer is going to see it. And obviously there'll be a solution to that. And another thing I do is that I find like some set of persons that I can actually talk to. Whenever it is I feel okay, I don't actually feel like doing this thing. It's actually very normal. But when I say it out, and it's also the same, depend on the type of people you follow, the influence and everything. It will determine what they are eventually going to tell you. Imagine me following somebody who is not in the business or doesn't even support me in the first place. Obviously, the person will say, feeling like, why are you stressing yourself? But when I know that, okay, let me talk to this person, calling somebody like Precious or Mr. Bumi and the likes, they are going to one way or the other keep the energy back to me, and that's why I took going back to work.
Awesome, thank you. I'm motivated already. So just on the like I know, what's your favorite meal?
Me.
Me.
Stop.
For me.
My
home like go this.
Let's go first.
Me, I know they shine. Now beans. Now beans. In fact, on my birthday, if you buy me beans, I value it more than somebody's.
Benedict.
Not fair.
But you're not done now, Mr. Bernard.
Now why I chop the beans? Because when I small, they tell me say if I dey chop beans well. Yes, I'm not the like I'm like.
So for me, if I want to go local, I'm going to say Panajam and Egusi soup. And the other one is going probably let's say the first one. I try a lot. Yeah.
Well, for me, mine is quite strange.
Okay.
Bread and
What?
I'm ready for
Oh my god!
it's bread and tea with smashed eggs. Then
Yeah, getting very.
no stop. Yeah, yeah, that's bread and tea.
Come
Let me follow his precious style. For me, if I'm going to go local, it's the Amala. Black Amala with Bengali, like not
Wait, full down, colors.
Yeah, it's black as white. Yeah. So the black one.
And then for the normal one, that I like to prepare myself is fried rice.
Okay.
Isabella did not believe it though.
Next time.
Don't worry.
I love fried rice.
You guys know I'm visiting you, so I'll make it bread and tea.
Alright, so and then what I like what's your biggest dream? What things actually keeps you up at night?
Okay, keeps me up at night.
Your dreams. Because mine is really keep you up at night actually.
They feel keep your body.
My hunger will keep you up at night. So let me specific your dreams.
Okay.
For me, I'm going to say I've actually been hearing this terminology, trust fund kids, right? So I want to be a reason my 10th generation why people call them trust fund kids. Kids in quotes. So that's the icon. Then the second, I want to have so many foundations that bring leaders, that develop leaders, that leaders will come out from them. So I want to have a foundation that breeds leaders.
Should I be talking to me? Alright, so for me, so I'm always that kind of person that like gadgets, I like automobiles and like. So my biggest dream is actually owning a big business that's an airport and also a car producing company. Yeah. I already have the name, don't worry, just wait for
I
it.
know,
I'm gonna say
I know you're CEO.
Yeah.
Fully on
Okay, so I think for me, my biggest dream is to have the biggest music empire. I'm always saying that. Why? Because number one, I enjoy good music.
Okay.
Number two,
Yeah.
I'm just naturally attached to people who like are really very good in music. So I mean, I want to have that place where I have popular musicians coming around and I'm just hanging around, big head and so like I just want to have that avenue to like really want to just hang out with them because I'm just someone that just wants to be around people who love music, right? I mean, I have the whole instruments in my studio. It's not going to be like one studio. I mean, you know, jazz. I mean, like biggest, do you get? So I mean, I think that's enough reason to keep me awake at night.
Alright, for me, well, I'll say I'm still fighting it. But the one I still have at the moment is actually, when you're in a place where people actually say, okay, thank God for this person. You get. So that alone, if not for that feeling, and it's not just one person. I mean, when you're able to help lives to be successful, you're able to help generations, you're able to help, people to be successful and make this nation better place.
You're into emotional.
I can feel our country again, like
All right, so guys, any last words for the people listening to you? Any advice? Any?
Okay. So, I'm going to say it's not always going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. In fact, if it's too easy, you're suspicious.
No,
Do you get? So it's not always going to be easy, but be ready to put in everything it takes. So if, let's say, for example, at the end of the day it does not work, you will be able to say you gave it 100%. Do you get? But if you're not giving it 100% and you're still there complaining and all of those things, you're not ready to start yet. Like not yet.
Yeah. I think for me, going by my favorite quote is don't be scared of your certainty. And align it with the paragon himself. We always say that quality begins in motion. So most times, most persons are just scared even before getting started. So why don't you just start and then you can always solve those problems along the line. So I think just get started. Don't be scared of your certainty. So that's for me.
Okay, so for me, it's going to come from people who are actually doing something and they are not really seeing the results they're looking for. And so I just want to say you should stick to the process and just see it through and to the point where you will be like, I want to see what happens if I don't give up.
Okay.
So that should be
That
what
would
the
Giving it your
yes.
100%. You get.
I want to see what will become of my dream, what will become of what I'm chasing if I
Thank
don't give
you.
up. Yeah, that's what it's for.
Alright, what I have for you is that you are the determinant of your life. I always say
That's
whatever
right.
it is that happens to you, you are the reason for it. So whatever it is that you find yourself doing, just do it and do it well because you know that this thing is still coming back to me. Even if your parents are telling you do this, do that, this thing that you're asking me to do, it's still coming back to me. So think about it. What are you doing at the moment? Is it going to really help you? Because you are the one who will determine your success. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Bella and Precious, for you. I really appreciate it, and hopefully see you on the next session.
Thank
Yeah, thank you so much.